Welcome back, everybody, to Jen's Last Frontier. I have a big video for you guys today, a Sunday reset and restock, and a huge Walmart grocery haul, as well as I'm going to be showing you our new addition. It is done, and my last video was actually done last fall, so it's been quite a while since I posted. I actually got off of YouTube for a while, off of social media, everything, because I had a high-risk pregnancy. I had placenta previa, and I wound up having to have a C-section in order to safely deliver. I delivered my first one naturally, and I would prefer to do a natural birth 100 times over compared to a C-section. I know that that seems a little weird, but when I was getting the spinal put into my back and when it started taking into effect, I felt like I was dying. And I know that seems a little, I don't know, dramatic, but for me, it was extremely dramatic, and not having control over my body and everything was really hard. But anyway, I'm rambling, and I'm just starting off my day. I am getting my bed. I'm actually, it's Sunday, and so I like to wash the sheets every single week on everybody's beds. I like nice, clean, fresh, disinfected sheets, and as you can see, I have so much laundry. It's unbelievable. I mean, I do laundry every day, and then it seems like once a week I have, I would say, 5 loads to do in one day. I'm like, how does this happen when I do laundry every single day? But being a mom and running a busy household with 3 kids, that's just kind of what happens. So anyway, I'm getting laundry started. I'm getting those sheets washed, and then I'm going to go start on the dishes and get my kitchen all cleaned up and get it ready for restocking groceries. You'll see my husband pop into the frame every once in a while, and also my toddler, because he likes to help mommy with the dishes, and by help I mean pull everything out or take things off the top rack or get into the dishwasher. So you'll see him just popping in and out.
Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Losing all my focus, I can't even control it.
So like I said earlier, I had my daughter. Her name is Madeline. I had her on December 22nd of last year via C-section, and everything went great. They took her at 38 weeks, and so she was much smaller than my son. My son was born, and he was over 9 pounds, and she was born, and she was almost 7. But when I saw her, I couldn't believe it. So she was 6 pounds, 13 ounces, and she was so tiny, so skinny. I felt like, oh my gosh, what did I do? You didn't get to cook long enough. But she was perfectly healthy, and it was just the most surreal moment watching her come around the curtain and seeing her and hearing her cry. I mean, I have never cried so hard in my entire life. I was very afraid of losing her and losing my own life, my whole pregnancy, because of the risk of bleeding out. And so I actually hemorrhaged 6 weeks after I had my first child. And that was really, really scary. I had to have emergency surgery to fix that. So just the fact that I could have bled out at any moment from the placenta previa. And if anyone doesn't know what that is where your placenta is actually lying over your cervix. And so it's usually up, it's higher, it's around the top of your fundus, which is the top of your uterus. And so when the baby has to be born, it's out of the way and you don't have to worry about it. But with placenta previa, any sort of jarring movements, anything strenuous can cause you to start bleeding and to basically go into early labor and have to have an emergency C-section. So anyway, that is basically the birth story in a way, but everyone is healthy. She is almost 7 months old, and she's the best baby. I mean, I got the best baby for my second baby. My son was very difficult. He didn't sleep. And with her, she's just been a dream. She sleeps through the night. She is so happy, and I mean, just the perfect addition to round out our family.
Wanna taste the
After the dishes are done, I just rinse out my sink, get everything down the garbage disposal, run it, and then I am getting ready to wash or clean my sink with the pink stuff. I really like it. It is a nice light smelling paste. It's like a soft paste and it works really well. It shines up the stainless steel, and I also use it on my toilets too, and it works beautifully on porcelain as well as plastic tubs, like acrylic tubs. Works really good. We actually have an acrylic tub, like a standalone tub in our master bathroom that gets these black marks from, of course, the spray handle for our tub, and if it like hits the side of it, it gets big black marks, and it's the only thing that gets it off. So, and I don't have to do much scrubbing, and it just comes right off. And I also cleaned out that garbage disposal shield. It's like a rubbery shield. Some come out, some don't. Mine comes out, and I do that about once a week, and there's always just gunk build up underneath there. Next, I'm just cleaning off the island. This is our catch-all space. I swear I'll clean it off, and 5 minutes later, it's got a whole bunch of other stuff on it. But it is 100% our catch-all area. There's food, drinks. Of course, you see the dog leash, all my lists, and everything in between that's on there. I went this week to get a huge Walmart grocery haul. It's quite a bit, so I'll start over here. This I am making, it's just corn and cream of mushroom soup, potato, and ham, and I'll be making a recipe with that and some other stuff that I already have, and I will actually post that in a later video. Mini pancakes. We love these Simply Salted. It just has salt and that's it, and it's really, really good. Butter, some sausage links for breakfasts. I got some lunch meat and some cheese to go on the sandwiches, bread, bananas, and my son loves this kind of cheese, my toddler, to just eat, and Colby Jack to go in some recipes. We're going to have tacos later this week, so there's that. I have to get my daughter formula. I breastfed for the first few months, but I have high lipase in my breast milk, and so she was having issues with that and turning away. And she also has gut issues, and so did my son. He was actually on Nutramigen, which is an Enfamil formula that's just like this, but it's Enfamil's brand, and she really likes this, and she prefers the pre-made one, so the one that's already mixed, and she doesn't really like the powdered. Go figure. Got some Greek yogurt, like the light one, because it has less sugar. It's fat-free. Got some milk, mini Nillas. Can't go without those. Diet Dr. Pepper. Got eggs and a bunch of packets. My son, he's almost 2, but he still likes to have these little packets. Some Italian meatballs for spaghetti that I'll be making later. This is a quick throw together recipe, and so is this. I got a pot roast, the seasonings I use, and I just baby red potatoes, and then some baby carrots. Throw it all together, good to go in a crock pot. This is for tacos, and my son loves raspberries. This will be for garlic breadsticks when we have our spaghetti. Cheerios, pear juice for my son. I always put like this much in the bottom of a glass and then fill the rest of his sippy cup up with water. So he only gets a tiny, tiny little bit. Just because of the sugar content, it's not great for your teeth. Some syrup, light syrup. Helium tank. I got this because I'm really ahead of the game, but it's my son's birthday in September, and you'll also see I got wrapping paper and some supplies. I bought a bunch of Blippi decorations from Amazon. They had like a big pack, and because I can't find them in the stores anywhere, so I got off Amazon, and this is just a little book that I'm going to give him. He loves Blippi, absolutely loves it. Got some toilet paper and paper towels, of course. I got these, they're called Foodles. It's got cheese and crackers and some apples that are already sliced up and don't have the skin on them. And so I got those to see if he will like them. We'll see. Got some prosciutto pizza. We love this pizza. It's so, so good. I got some ground beef. And I usually get the 1 pound packs, but they didn't have any. So I got the 2 pound packs. And what I'm going to do is cut it in half. And what I do with all my meat that I don't use right away, and I put in the freezer, I vac pack it. So we have a really, really nice commercial backpacker. And so anything I get, chicken breast, ground beef, anything like that I plan on using in later recipes that I'm not going to use right away, I always freeze it so that it doesn't go bad because meat is so expensive. I got some Orgel cooling gel for my daughter. My son actually just got his second molars. He is way ahead of the game, so he is completely done teething. He's not even 2. So my daughter is right behind him, and she is cutting her top ones currently. She has her first 2 bottom. And some gas relief because, of course, she gets gassy, which is why she's on special formula. Some Method, I've never actually used this, and I wanted to get the Aunt Fran's spray, the vinegar spray, so that I could clean out my fridge, but they didn't have it. So I just got this, and we'll see how it works, see how it smells. And of course, Barkeeper's Friend, I use this everywhere, absolutely everywhere. It will get anything out, promise. So, and I also got a bunch more gifts for my son, but I do not have them in here just because I didn't want to bring him in and then have him get all worked up and freaking out and wanting to play with them. So, since his birthday's in September, and of course, Mom's ahead of the game. And I even have all of my shopping for Christmas done by Thanksgiving. So, yeah, it's kind of I'm an early bird when it comes to that. But anyway, this is the Walmart haul, and I got just a bunch of stuff that can go with some other things that I already have. So hopefully I can get 2 weeks worth of meals out of this plus what I already have. We like to eat out of our freezer. We have lots of frozen fish and that we have caught. And I like to make fish once or twice a week in halibut. So it's really good. Anyway, that is the grocery haul.
Never waste my time, you are I want. Neither of us want.
That was my fridge before I cleaned it out and restocked. I do not like to waste food, and so by the end of the week, it looks pretty bare. It's bare minimum, and so all the perishable food that could go bad, I make sure that we eat because food is very expensive, and I just don't like wasting it. So I take things out, and I am wiping it down. I'm using that new Method antibacterial cleaner. It's got like a really, really light citrus scent, and I wasn't sure about it. I didn't open it up and smell it and all that kind of stuff before I bought it, but I was really worried, like, oh, maybe it's gonna, you just don't want that smell on your food in the fridge because I just don't like it. So I wanted something a little more natural, but they didn't have it in stock, and so I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the Method cleaner. I really like it. So I'm restocking. I'm kind of rearranging too, but that's just some vegetables I'm putting in a tray, and I will be going through and putting, of course, our yogurts that we love to eat, and I'm going to be cleaning the rest of the fridge and I've already put stuff away down into our freezer out in the garage, and this is our medicine cabinet, and I'm putting the kid stuff away. As you can see, I have an L and an M on 2 little bins. One's for Logan, one's for Madeline, because I don't want them to share syringes for things. So that is why I have those kind of labeled there. restocking. I have some stuff still in my island, like in the pull-out drawers, but most everything is in my pantry. I am not putting anything away on camera there right now, but I will be filming a new pantry, basically pantry redo. So I want to get some really nice baskets for in there, and I want to label everything and just make it really aesthetically pleasing. And so that is going to be coming up in a future video.
I wonder who hurt you. I wonder who made you so mad. Tell me, where did you learn to be so negative? You're such a drag. What's it feel like never having no real life? I don't know how you deal. I can't imagine your pain. I'm just minding my business, but you so in your feels.
Right now I am sealing up the ground beef that I got into new packages, 1 pound packages, and labeling it what it is, just writing a GB on it for ground beef, and putting the date on it, the date that I purchased it before I put it away in the freezer.
She went blah, 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 blah. Every time you talk it, I wonder who hurt you. I wonder who made you so mad. Tell me, where did you learn to be so negative? You're such a drag. What's it feel like never having no real life? I don't know how you deal. I can't imagine your pain. I'm just minding my business, but you're so in your feels. There's something wrong with your brain. 'Cause every time you talk it sound like blah, 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 blah. I'm just hearing blah, 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 blah. Every time you talk it sound like blah, 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 blah.
Everything is all put away and it looks nice and neat and tidy and ready for the week.
Your life must be so boring.
To end my day, I am making my bed after the sheets are clean. And if you are returning, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new, I would love if you would subscribe if you like my content. And please turn on the notification bells so you can get my latest videos. As promised, I have that addition reveal coming up. We did this addition after we remodeled our house the previous year, and so I have a few pictures coming up that I'll put up that show the before of our kitchen and shows the after, and it's pretty fantastic. It's been a long project, and it is pretty much done, and so I'm really enjoying the new house and everything that has been done to it. So if you have seen my previous videos, you know that this right here used to be a wall with 2 windows. And we did not have this breakfast nook. That is new. This used to be in here, which was a sunroom. We had our desk for our office in there, and this is our garden system, and it is, those are only 2 left surviving. We took the rest out, but it is really cool, and you get all sorts of fresh vegetables. Of course, have to baby gate it off because the toddler wants to take everything out. So anyway, this is new, and it is not 100% done, but it is 99.9% done. This clock is not going to stay here. This was something that my husband had from family, and I'm using it now to just hide this, which is not finished. They had to remove half the heat register that was sitting here. As you can see, there was a hole right there, and we are covering this with a transition strip, but we have to make it. So anyway, I have to finish this off, put trim up, and put trim on this side here to match over here. And that's the only thing that has left to be done. So here used to be a wall with a window. And now you walk in, and to the left is Mason's bathroom. And it also doubles as a guest bathroom if we have people over. So it is perfect. And here is the guest stuff, as well as my Pride and Joy drawer. I have an obsession with getting stuff from hotels and bringing it home and saving it. So now my guests have all the things that they would need to stay at our house. It's pretty cool. Coming back out, we have something I've been wanting for a very long time. Baby proofing. But that is a huge pantry. So before I was just putting everything, it's pantry and storage. I was putting everything in our laundry room on shelves, and it just cramped it, and I didn't like it. So now I have a huge pantry. One of the things that I want to do is actually organize this really well and get baskets with labels and just make it look nice and aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Here is my linen closet. I never had one in this house, so I had to keep linens and things like that, sheets, blankets, towels. I had to keep all that extra stuff in closets in the bedroom, and it just took up so much room. We'll come here. This is Mason's new bedroom. He actually has our old bed set. We have the king version of this, so he got the queen. We have to hang this up still, but this is his room. And the whole area has 9-foot ceilings, which is pretty cool. This is his closet. He's got Legos everywhere. He's got a nice big closet. And this table here for building Legos. This is our office. So it's another bedroom because it does have a closet. And we put the closet in. We weren't going to, but then we put it in because resale value would be much higher if this would be considered a bedroom. So you have your egress window and you have a closet. So, but right now we're using it as an office. Nice and simple. Of course, we need stuff on the walls, decorations, but that's to come. And then down here, staircase to our basement. I picked out these cool lights. I wanted fun things on the wall. Almost makes it feel like a movie theater. And we have a chandelier here with a window to let natural light through. This is the same chandelier that's actually in our entryway. So I kind of wanted to have continuity. Downstairs, this is where the kids play and make a mess. And I actually picked it up before this video. So it is a full daylight basement. And this is it. And we have a trampoline and kid stuff. We decided to just go with the papasan chairs for now, instead of getting couches, because then the kids can move it and they can have a big open area to play. But we got a bounce house and a big 80-something inch TV, I don't know. And we have a Xbox and a PlayStation. And then on this side, we have this cool, we wanted to utilize the space underneath the stairs. And we have this cool little player area for them. Our contractor made these cute little doors. Of course, I can't do it. There we go. And so they have their like Nerf stuff in here. And then there's this fun little area that they can go. And everything's lit. So it's super fun. And here's another entry into it. So they like to put their toys up in there. And then my pride and joy that I will show you. We had to, in order to not compromise the existing foundation of the house, we had to build the foundation out we had to put a 3-foot barrier. So the foundation for the additions is here, and then 3 foot this way is the existing foundation. So I wanted to utilize that space and not just have it be empty. So let's turn the light on. I'm using it for storage. It goes all the way over and all the way over there. And then it curls back around that way. So I have all this area I can use for storage, and I love it. So we were able to take out everything, well, not everything, but like a lot of the stuff, and I still have more to do, that was underneath in our crawl space. And I was able to put it in totes, and I labeled them. Of course, I don't have a cool Cricut thing to label them, but I will. And I just use painting tape and a Sharpie. It works for now. So that is our new addition.